Welcome to Guitar Theory Modules. This is Module 1, and we're going to review the notes on the fretboard. Before we do that, though, I want to tell you about these Guitar Theory modules and what you can expect. This is the first of around 80 short theory lessons for guitar. Now, most music theory books are written using the piano for examples, which is great if you're a piano player. This is a theory book written specifically for guitar players, so the examples and exercises are going to refer to the fretboard. For these lessons to make sense, you need to be able to read standard notation. You don't need to be an expert reader, but you should know the notes in treble clef and where you can find them on the guitar up to the 12th fret, or at least be working toward that. And you should also understand sharp signs, flat signs, and natural signs. If you do need to work on note reading, I suggest going through my first 2 melody guitar books. I'll leave links for those in the description. If you already know how to read music, but you don't know where all those notes are up to the 12th fret, you are in luck, because that's what this first module is all about. In this first module, we're going to review the notes on the fretboard. Now, if you already know the notes on the fretboard and you can read music, that's great. You're ready for module 2. If you don't know the fretboard very well yet, that's fine. Use this first module to get yourself up to speed, and then you can use it as a reference as you go forward. On page 5, we're looking at 2 fretboard diagrams. Just like tab, the top line is the first string or small E string, and the bottom line is the 6th string or the low E string. The names of the open strings appear to the left of each string, and every note is labeled. The top diagram shows the natural and flat notes, and the bottom diagram shows the exact same notes spelled as naturals and sharps. Remember that notes can be spelled enharmonically. In other words, the same note can be spelled in different ways. That's a lot of notes to look at once, so on the next few pages we break it down string by string. On page 6, you'll see the first string notes only, with the top diagram showing the flats and the bottom diagram showing the sharps. And underneath each diagram you can see how each note is written in standard music notation. Now, if you're still working on memorization, you can use these diagrams to help with that. For example, I could take this top diagram and play up and down the first string, saying and playing each note, also paying attention to where each note appears on the fretboard and how it's written in the staff. So I could play the open E, and then F, G flat, G on the 3rd fret, A flat, 5th fret, A, B flat, B, C on the 8th fret, D flat, D, E flat, and E, and then you could do that with sharps as well. The next few pages show the same type of information with the other strings. So page 7 shows the 2nd string notes on the fretboard and in the music staff. Page 8 shows the 3rd string notes on the fretboard and in the music staff. Page 9 shows the 4th string notes. Page 10 shows the 5th string notes. And page 11, we have the 6th string notes. You can play most of these notes in multiple places on the fretboard. That's one of the beautiful things about guitar, but it's also one of the most confusing things until you get used to it. Page 12 shows every note on the guitar from low E to high E, along with string numbers and frets. Here's another memorization exercise. Instead of just going up and down the strings, you could also take one note and figure out how many places you could play it on the fretboard. Let's check out this 3rd space C. Usually we play this on the 2nd string 1st fret, but you can also play it on the 3rd string 5th fret, and on the 4th string on the 10th fret. If you're still memorizing the fretboard, it's going to be well worth your time to pick 3 or 4 notes a day and find them in as many places on the fretboard as you can. This first module was more of an intro and a quick note review. We're going to start getting into some theory basics in module 2. If you order my book, Guitar Theory Modules, you'll have all this information in one place. Now, I'm not naive. I know you can go through all these videos without my book. I'm essentially putting this out here for free because I think it's really important information. So I'll be happy if this helps some guitar players, but I'll be even happier if you buy my book. So I will leave a link in the description. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Module 2, where we're going to talk about half steps and whole steps.